impacted so many people. I mean, so many different states, and it's sad to see. So just, obviously still trying to use the platform that we have, and just knowing Kirk and the type of guy and just the family he has, who he is as a person, finding somebody to team up and try and join forces that, yeah, it's a blessing to be able to do that.
Whose idea was that?
Um,
Such a strong night for you. I'm sure it's got to produce a wide range of emotions, given that you performed so well, but you guys didn't come away with a victory.
I mean, all I care about is wins. That's it. So, got to find a way to finish that game out on offense. I was thinking about the first half, missing that shot to Shep. Should have been a touchdown, ended up with 3 points. And I'm just replaying that one over in my head that maybe shouldn't have even been in an overtime situation. So, have to make the plays when they're there. And then in the second half, just got to take care of the football and then got to finish on offense.
What types of things are they doing defensively that made scoring in the second half so much more of a challenge?
They definitely weren't playing as aggressive. They weren't pressuring as much, kind of dropping back and making us, work our way down the field. But just, like I said, got to capitalize, got to keep the momentum going and find ways to end up in the end zone.
The touchdown to Mike, that may have been the most open he's been in his entire career. Can you talk a little bit about that play?
Yeah, it's kind of shocked they left him one-on-one with those safeties that they have. But, yeah, he did a good job winning on not ideal coverage or leverage for that route. Yeah, and Mike being Mike, he had a big night.
Baker, you look at the way this game kind of ended. How would you rank it in the wild, crazy games that you've been involved in? Because it looked like it was over a couple times before it was.
Yeah, the back and forth at the end there, it's definitely up there. Yeah, it was a crazy scenario there.
What were your emotions when you were going through it?
Just back and forth. Obviously every time we got the ball back in the fourth quarter, trying to hit the mindset and tell the guys, we need to finish with this, finish the right way, end with points, and put this game away. And then once they're driving fourth quarter, just realizing that we need to hit the reset button, get ready for overtime. Obviously not getting a chance to go out there just based on the rules, but not ideal for us.
Did you think that you guys had the victory when Levante David made that interception?
I did, but like I said, got to learn how to finish. That 4-minute offense, they know we're on the ball, we know we're on the ball. Got to find ways to make it work.
We saw the way you guys rebounded after that loss to the Broncos with a tremendous game against the Eagles. I mean, what types of things do you have to do as a team to regroup with a tough one against New Orleans next?
I think first and foremost, everybody needs to take this time to get healthy. We had a lot of guys go down tonight. We already were a little banged up, so everybody needs to be pros, take care of their bodies, and just regroup, get back to the basics, and just execute. And I think that offensively, that's what we'll look back at the tape and realize that we didn't exactly execute in the second half.
I know also all summer long you guys talked about, the fact that the Falcons were being billed as the team to beat in the division. Were they as good as advertised?
Yeah, I mean, they won the game tonight. Yeah, it is what it is. They won, so we really can't say anything else.
Baker, can you talk a little bit about your offensive line tonight? It seemed like they kept you really clean throughout most of the game.
Yeah.
Running game seemed to really click a little bit better tonight outside of that.
Yeah, definitely in the first half, everything was really working for those guys up front. Pass protection, run game. So, yeah, there was improvement in the areas we needed it, but in the critical moments, need to be better overall on offense, not those guys.
Last week we didn't see you really throwing as much from outside the pocket, but it was like this week everything you were doing was on the run. Can you just talk about what was working so well and allowing you to have those connections?
Yeah, just knowing their pressures and having some things dialed up to get outside the pocket and not let them run the twists and stunts up front. Just trying to get the ball out. It's trying to, take advantage of what they're giving us and not let, their play call beat us.
And not related to the game specifically, but you and your wife Emily, joined with Kirk Cousins and his wife Julie to make a tremendous donation to victims of Hurricane Helene. Can you just speak to that and what?
Yeah, obviously there's much more to life than football, but it's Hurricane Helene impacted so many people. I mean, so many different states, and it's sad to see. So just, obviously still trying to use the platform that we have, and just knowing Kirk and the type of guy and just the family he has, who he is as a person, finding somebody to team up and try and join forces that, it's a blessing to be able to do that.
Whose idea was that?
It was a team effort.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Classroom's